it really kind of is something that you try it a little bit and you survive and you realize that was a heck of a lot of fun. And so you just keep working at it.
An extreme sport gets even more extreme. You're going to meet some mountain unicyclists.
And I'm Blair Meeks, live in Tempe. You've seen unicycling before, but what if we took this unicycle off-road? We're going to take you mountain unicycling in just a little bit.
Well, mountain bikes have been popular for years around Arizona, and we've gone to extremes to show you mountain boards in the last year. But now we're getting even more extreme with rocky trails, unicycles. Blair Meeks is live this morning to tell us why we should also be packing extra elbow pads this time around, right?
Exactly right. Yeah, these guys go through a lot of pain. But I tell you, first you have to master the basics on flat, level ground. And once you get good at the basics, then you can take it off-road. But even though you're good at the basics, that doesn't mean you don't have a lot of pain on the trail.
It's a 24 by 3, so it's 24-inch diameter, 3-inch tire, Gazzalotti.
At a glance, you know it's different from seat to pedals.
They dig into your shins or anything else that they even slightly come in contact with. And I've got some stitches to prove that.
The unicycles are tough, but what has to be even tougher? The people who ride them.
It really kind of is something that you try it a little bit and you survive and you realize that was a heck of a lot of fun. And so you just keep working at it.
And he's been working at it, improving gradually, riding over bigger and bigger drops.
So mountain unicycling is a lot of hiking and a little bit of unicycling at first. You unicycle over anything that you can unicycle and hike the rest. And over time, you're just unicycling more and more of the trails.
It's the challenge that brings long-time riders out to try something new.
Regular street riding, I occasionally would see a set of steps or a couple of steps to go down and figure, yeah, let me try that. And that was the extent of it. But this is a whole new environment. This is more than steps.
New riders like Steve Harris like the challenge too, even though memories of learning just regular unicycling are still fresh.
The first week I wanted to throw the thing down a hill and forget it. Give up.
Now he's out here with the rest as they work their way through tougher and tougher challenges. A new turn on a sport that's already tough enough.
This is my first time out here. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more challenging. It hurts a lot more when you fall.
It does hurt a lot more. With me right now, Keith Williamson. Tell me a little bit about how you get into it. First of all, you're going to give me a little lesson, actually, right?
That's right, yeah. So this is a great place to learn in a tennis court. This is one of my favorite places because you got this to hang on to for dear life.
Right. I'll be doing a lot of that.
Yeah, you can be doing a lot of that. So what you do is you start with the one pedal about in the position that you've got it there, so that when you step on it, the unicycle just backs up underneath you.
Got it.
Very naturally.
Naturally.
Right?
Oh,
Very
yeah,
naturally.
it feels natural.
And look at you already. You're up and you're riding a unicycle, kind of, sort of. So then you just kind of work your way along the fence a bit here.
Okay.
And just try and keep the unicycle centered underneath you.
Oh,
the idea here is that the unicycle should always remain under you,
all right,
as opposed to the other way around. So you want to keep the round part down.
Yeah,
and
I gotcha.
You got it here. So
all right,
this is just a matter now of working your way along the fence faster and faster.
Right.
And eventually you start depending upon this fence less and less.
Why don't you show us how it's really done?
How it's really done?
Yeah.
I don't use the fence too much anymore.
Okay.
Well, maybe I do need the fence.
Yeah.
Blair, are you still hanging on?
This is not my usual.
Still here. I'm still here.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Barely. I'm going to try this other way. Oh. Doesn't this look graceful?
It's like Gilligan's Island. Skipper!
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, beautiful.
All right,
man.
buddy. You just hang.
Yeah, I'm ready for the mountains now.
It's not easy.
Oh no, it's not easy at all.
How long does it take for somebody to learn how to actually ride a unicycle?
You know, Keith was telling me how long it takes. It really depends on the individual. So I'm going to take it quick. Tell me what you've seen. A couple days to a couple weeks?
Yeah, you know, some of these young kids, 12 years old, they'll work at it hard for like 3 hours and they're up to an amazing level. Then you'll have older people like me, who are fear for their lives. So
right.
We'll spend a month of Sundays basically
I gotcha.
Getting it down. So.
Right, but it is something that's growing and a lot of things changing is what he was talking about. This is your typical unicycle, and then going to this, a lot of people doing this kind of stuff, and it's really spurred a lot more interest in the sport. It is starting to grow quite a bit, and it's something that a lot of people are getting involved with here in Arizona.
Yeah. We got people from...
Very interesting. All right, Blair, thank you so much. I'll stick with the regular bike, though, myself.
So that extra padding on those seats.
Yeah.